Hello. This music gets a little spooky the longer it goes. It's a new week. It's time to play disco again. Maybe turn the volume down slightly. But yeah, time to play disco. Last time I got my gun. And I didn't die, so that's good. I don't know where to go from here. Ah, yes, this is where I was. The communists. Oh, fine now. This game is still slightly glitched, too. At the bottom of the pot, an aisle of black sludge rises from the shadowy sea. I would commit war crimes for some real Samarisian coffee. Hello, Usus. Welcome. Welcome to Disco. I have a giant wrench thing. Maybe the body's... No, it's not the body. Under the cobblestones, communism. No war, but class war. A rickety easel surrounded by pots of gouache. Gouache. Trying to think about the crap spidering out across the floor. Yeah. Cindy's no doubt. Could it be the phasmid? No, probably not. Okay. It is late at night. Maybe I should be heading to bed. Yeah, it's almost 11. Or it's almost 12, sorry. I'm tired. Hey, Cindy. Cindy?
Yes?
That's not Cindy. Cindy. Cindy.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
This week of work was uneventful, which is probably good. That's good. Uneventful weeks are probably better weeks. There's nothing new with you, Cindy, so I will leave you alone. I'm worried about ending the day. I feel like consequences are going to happen for me unlocking the one dude's apartment for Everart. I've never seen any spoilers of this game. I don't know what will happen, but I feel like something is gonna happen. Like, maybe there's a bomb placed in there. Maybe some dude's actually hiding in there. But I feel like the nice cryptozoologist and his wife are going to die. Because I didn't know what to do other than unlock the door to that apartment. Kim, I'm gonna go to the place that is free for me to sleep in. My week was eventful. It involved... What did it involve? I have my agenda open in front of me. I ran a workshop. I ran a study group that nobody came to. One person kind of came. She popped her head in and she said, "Oh, there's no one here." And I said, "Oh, more people might show up. You can drop in and leave at any time." And she was like, "Well, thank you for trying to set this up." And then I insisted that she take some of the snacks that we had bought for the study group, and then she ran away. And there'll probably be my friends there next time, because I was like, okay, well, it's probably less intimidating when there's at least more than one other person in the room. So that was fine. Kim, you should go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed.
It's getting cold. This late in the night. Time to call it a day.
Good night, Kim.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
And then we kiss each other on the cheek, and then we go to bed. Huh?
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation.
Let me know if the
producing a low hum.
volume's okay. I changed it ever so slightly. Listen.
The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
What is this place to you?
Huh? It's free. That's good enough. I could live here.
Waves crash onto the beach, drowning the reeds. Far to the south, a congregation gathers to a soup kitchen in a shelter for the homeless. An old woman gives out knitted scarves for free. This could have been you. This could still be you. A down on his luck nobody, trying to survive.
Thank you, Strange Sensation, for a fair assessment of the current situation. I changed my mind. I want to choose again. Can I choose again?
There is no going back.
Okay, I can't.
Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Look under the floorboards.
Uh-oh. Can I do that?
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it,
Okay, I don't want to shave yet. I want to go ask that woman on a date. Lillian? What's her name? Lillian? Hey, 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 hey.
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards.
Gamble, do you want to go on a date?
you
Yes!
know really needs more of that after a man died at sea.
What do I do then?
What if I told you it is actually possible to go on a date sober?
Get out of here with your crazy fringe theories. I'm gonna listen because I am sober.
Before recorded history, men and women were able to do simple, very primitive things together sober. Acknowledge the situation and keep it basic.
I'm a drunk, don't know if you've noticed, so I usually ask people to drink with me.
I have, and I don't really.
This time though, I thought I'd ask you for a walk.
Just a walk? I don't know, officer. I would not have taken you for an innocent perambulator.
Is that a yes, ma'am? Is the walk happening? Please, please come to a sober walk with me. I think this is cute. Can I be desperate?
Where would this walk take us, officer?
There's a nice view on the beach, Land's End.
All right, I will walk with you. But you need to understand that nothing is going to happen. We're just walking.
Something could happen. No, that's threatening. Oh, what do I say? Just a good old-fashioned walk. I understand nothing. This is the most important choice in the game, most likely. Old-fashioned walk.
It's been ages since I just had a normal conversation with one of you guys.
One of you guys? What do you mean by that?
All right, I'll go put the kids to bed and we'll meet at Land's End in 15 minutes.
Sure.
She doesn't wait for an answer. You better get ready.
I hope I'm allowed to do this. It's past midnight. I've never stayed up this late. To Land's End. Nope. 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 What was I saying before I got derailed? Anyways, my week has been busy. study group on Thursday, workshop on Tuesday, classes in between all that. Meeting with the student council for the first time, which I am a leader of. The president of, even. So, that went fine. They all still think that I'm capable. Where's Land's End? I think I should have known this before asking her to meet me there. Is she still out here? Why is she still out in the cold?
Hello again.
Why are you out here? Busy boy. I'm always busy. I think I prefer it that way. If I'm not busy, then I think too much. Grr. Where is... Meet Lillian at Land's End. Go to Land's End in the northern tip quickly, as she's not going to wait for you forever. Get to Land's End in the northern tip of the peninsula. Where is that? Land's End, northern tip of the peninsula. Like, I think I'm going the right way. I like thinking more often than not. Keep going up this way? Up this way? Is this the way? Yes. I think. Maybe. I should get my flashlight out. That would actually probably be really helpful. Lillian. Lillian. That is the bunker. Is she over here? Huh? Oh, it's just a bird. Where? There she is! How'd you get here so fast?
The woman gazes steadily at the waves. A sudden gust picks up her dark hair and lets it fall again, tousled, wild. She brushes a few stray locks from her eyes, and only then spots you approaching.
Aye, so here you are. It's late and the sun is going down. It'll be dark soon. If we stay here long enough, we will be joined by a cortege of drunks and teenagers.
What do you mean it'll be dark soon? It's midnight.
Know that you're not the first guy to bring a girl to Land's End. This is what the locals call a make-out spot. That is not going to happen here today. I just want to make that clear, Dimples.
Dimples?
Her thoughts are still elsewhere, with distances across the water, and with the water itself. Across the rusty water, that's La Delta, the financial district. In the mist-covered distance, towers rise as a rebuke to the poverty of this coast.
Everything feels uncomfortable. I should leave. You seem surprised I made it.
Drinking men aren't known for keeping their appointments.
I'm just trying to be a responsible grown-up.
So this is what this is. Responsible. Well, maybe it is. Maybe you'll have a revelation and crack whatever you're on.
This is a good influence on me. For the case I need to get in tune with the coast. This is a good influence on me.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
Her laughter is throaty and warm. It rhymes with the sunlit waves and the cries of the gulls.
I've been sober for more than an entire day. I'm quite proud.
I've seen quite a few of those first days. Aye. Still, good for you.
A playful glint in her eyes.
As she turns to face the sun, reflected in the waves, and the skyscrapers rising across the bay, you cannot help following her steady gaze. You should say something. Anything. Maybe the tequila sunset thing.
No, You know, a past incarnation of myself called himself Tequila Sunset. I wonder why that is.
It's a common Revacholian expression. Means drinking yourself to death.
Ah! Found a corpse recently. He'd had a Tequila Sunset.
And what about you? Keeping the name?
I'm good with Harrier Dubois these days.
Well then, Officer Dubois.
The sun reflected in the way.
The sun is not reflecting anywhere. Whoops.
Is mesmerizing. Your mind clears for a moment as your senses take it all in. Not just the glass skyscrapers, fragile looking in the shimmering air. River Esperance flowing into the bay.
Isn't it strange for this all-powerful thing, the sun, to be so generous towards us? You know, the best time to go out fishing is usually towards sunset, when the water is warmer.
It was a very unfortunate choice to do this at midnight, wasn't it?
The sun also falls on the Capeside tenements and war-torn ruins. An old sea fortress juts out, seemingly impervious to the sheen cast over everything else, shaking you out of your reverie. The sun does little for the dead, and those hopelessly lost in their own minds, or people living in desert climates with sparse vegetation and little drinking water.
I'm not sure desert people are happy with too much sunlight. Is that why you named your boat the Sun?
Oh, that was a bit of pride and a bit of superstition.
Desert people might not enjoy the sun.
Now you're just nitpicking. But I concede, maybe desert people sometimes disagree.
She's cute. Enjoy the view.
The salt in the air, and the cries of the gulls and the skuas, grit of the sand and the green glint of broken bottles. But still your gaze always returns to the dazzling streaks of light, wherever they may be reflected, their opulence.
It's bringing us spring, summer. It's entirely on our side, no matter what we do or who we are, for absolutely no reason. It's unlike no other powerful being, certainly no powerful organization or government. How can that be?
There's an explanation to this, and it's political. No. Something's gotta be on our side.
I guess we wouldn't really be here if that thing wasn't on our team.
Maybe some general remarks before you say something big. Work your way up to the cool.
Ah. You have fishhooks in your ears.
These aren't real fishhooks, silly. They're earrings shaped to look like fishhooks. A drunk called Rosemary brought them to me. I kept them.
She's right. They're made mostly of plastic. A cheap novelty gift you can buy from a flower shop or a kiosk. The wind ruffles her hair, silver streaked in the moonlight.
Do you have an accent?
Thank you. I'm half Ubi.
Ubi.
My mother was from Ubi Sunt. Not a lot of sun there, I hear, though I've never been.
The wind ruffles her hair, silver streaked in the moonlight.
Don't you want to go to the Delta?
It's enough that my fish goes there. 50 real a piece they ask for spring cod.
Who do you think killed the hanged man?
Good one. I'm gonna go with the rope.
She thinks it was a riddle. She must not even know of that business. Better that way.
Oh, I can't. Oh, this is gonna. I'm gonna lose. I would have to get really lucky. How's my conceptualization? I haven't leveled it up at all. I don't think this will change it very much. I think I only have one skill point. I'm gonna save it. It's not gonna give me much of an edge.
Say what? Something interesting? Impossible.
Please.
She turns her head, and the plastic fishhooks rattle in her ears. Nothing shearworthy takes place in your head. Relax. This was still good.
Sometimes I feel like I don't have a good brain.
Aye. Brains generally aren't very good, are they? I prefer backs, arms, shoulders, lungs too. You know, the wind's gonna pick up soon, and I have to go, but...
Sword.
This.
Huh?
The sun's good, but it doesn't stick things. I've no use for it anymore.
Are you sure you don't need that sword?
No. Men around here are too drunk to pose a threat to me.
Can we do this again sometime?
Doubt it. But thank you for the company.
This is as far as it goes with her. You'd need to put a year between you and your last drink for anything more.
Thank you for coming for a walk with me. Even though we didn't walk, we just met at a place after walking separately.
Farewell.
Off she goes. I got a sword. What the hell?
Wasteland of reality.
Huh?
Congrats, you're sober. It will take a while for your body to remember how to metabolize anything that isn't sugar from alcohol. So you're going to be pretty ravenous soon. Eat plenty. You can expect your coordination and balance to improve in a couple of weeks. In 2 months, you might start sleeping like a normal person. Full recovery will take years though. It'll be depressing, and it'll be boring. Don't expect any further rewards or hand claps. This is how normal people are all the time.
Negative, 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 plus. No positive effects from alcohol. Well, I guess. Harry recovered arc. Do it. I don't know what to do after that. I still don't really know how these thought cabinets work. Problem, solution. What other things do I have to learn? This one's pretty short. This one's the shortest. Overproductive honor glands. Bring in the law. All this is a negative. Date of birth generator. That's like the longest. I kind of want to do the longest one. Yeah, let's do the longest one. Date of birth generator. Unlock a new slot to research the thought. Oh. Can I not do any other ones? No, I can't. I have to unlock a different slot. Okay, well, time to go to bed. It is too late for Harry. It is time for a nap. The longest nap of the day. Harry, please. Nope. No longer an alcoholic. Uh-oh. But definitely stuck. At the very least, I'm gonna get a break soon because my university's reading break is coming up. So I will have a chance to maybe sort of relax, although I'll probably be catching up on stuff that I've neglected because I've been trying to keep on top of other stuff. I miss my partner. I want a hug and maybe a little kiss on my forehead. I think that would be very nice. I hate long-distance relationship. but this is the only way right now. Is that my house? Ah, it's a house. Near my house. Old woman, can you go to bed?
The old woman still sits. The buzz of electric lights blends together with the slow rumble of the ocean waves at night.
You're still up?
Yes, I can't really sleep anymore. Only a few hours a night. It happens when you grow older. My suggestion is don't. Don't grow any older than you already are. That's old enough. What's troubling your mind?
Aw, go to bed.
It's getting cold.
It's getting cold. What's under the floorboards? What's that? Clothes? Did I not get this before? Maybe I should change up my outfit entirely. Logic? I look like... This looks like something that, Saul Goodman would wear. Reflective vest. Authority. Necktie. Oh, I'm so good at fashion. I have a gun. I have a sword. Sleep with my gun and sword.
Feels natural and satisfying. It's like an extension of your arm, the polished wooden handle almost fusing into your palm.
I think my hand recognizes it. I like the hand-eye coordination artwork.
It reminds you of the day you first held it, with fear and respect, hoping you don't have to use it in vain. The sun was out in Jamrock. It was so long ago. This is your gun. It's more of a symbol than anything else, because there is always a rational, sensible, reasonable solution to every situation. Sheathe it and know you have the moral high ground.
Interesting. Time to go to sleep.
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest. The bed underneath you is soft, if lumpy. Waves wash the sand underneath the hut, then grow distant to your ear. In the quiet hum of the organic heater, you fall asleep.
I am glad that I don't have to spend 25 real every time I want to sleep.
Cast fishing net. Sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chafes, tightening around you. It digs into your brain.
Great. This is going to be really chill.
How have things been going for you out there? Helped anyone lately?
Yes.
Saved anyone lately?
Yes.
Murdered anyone lately?
No.
Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer who offs poor people and then forgets about it.
I want sleep.
Hear that? Iceman wants to sleep. He doesn't care about killing people. That's nothing to him. Black water under the brain. The thing he's really scared of is much, much worse than that.
What is it?
Don't tell him, sister. It's too bad.
They're right. This is their function. To keep you from it.
Why are you doing this? I just want to sleep.
We're trying to help you. All these processes, these tortures, voices and tremors are all just distractions, flares and countermeasures to keep you from the last dream. The worst of them all.
The last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry. We will be dormant. You will be naked and alone.
Her face forms in summertime.
In hell, an ancient sadness, brother. 10,000 years later, in front of the video rental, there is a warm breath on your face again. Everything is okay again.
Again.
Everything is so okay.
It doesn't sound like it'll be okay.
Your eyelids flutter open for a moment. When you close them again, you sense the light of the room around you. You're back. In 2 seconds, the alarm will ring.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that stained glass window in the church.
Huh? With the woman on it? What up, Harry? Yep, up we go. I have a sword and a gun. I feel like I should save. Quick save. What is this?
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, adorned with the expression.
Alright. Kim! Kim!
Yes?
I thought you would tell me something. I got my gun. What's on my list of stuff to do? Pick up dice from the dice maker. Oh, I can do that right now. Ask Titus and the Hardy Boys to take care of the pigs. The woman on the boardwalk. Oh, yes. They should do that. Let's go ask Hardy and the boys, because she was kind of left alone all night. Hopefully she's okay. I hope that my poor timing did not result in a troubled woman's death. Hey, Hardy. Hardy and the boys.
It's you again. What is it?
Please help. Whoa! There's an old catatonic lady in the old fish market on the other side of the bay. She needs help.
What's that, copper? You want us to help little old ladies now?
You're local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians should fall under your jurisdiction.
Yeah. We'll send someone out. Who is? Wait. It's the pigs, isn't it?
Yep.
God. Poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this. I think she got some family in Kuran or something. Bastards left her alone when she got sick. We've been getting complaints.
Hey, wasn't Everard's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about her, I don't know, finding something?
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. She have something of yours, Pig?
No.
Whatever you do, do not admit to these punks you lost your gun. You will suffer if you do.
Oh. Nope, she didn't have anything in mind.
No? Well, whatever then, copper.
I have a sword and a gun.
No. They totally said what it was. What was it? Anyone remember?
I don't remember. I was fucking drunk.
Let me know if you figure it out back there. Now, anything else we can help you with?
What's her name?
Auntie LaPlante, we always called her. Something LaPlante.
Marianne, amigo.
Marianne LaPlante.
Anything else you wanted to know?
Who was she?
Was, like before, just an old lady. Her kids moved away years ago. Never come to visit. Never took her calls. She gets out every now and then. She did right by lots of us when we were kids. Always was a little off, but still.
Oh.
The children kept her together.
No. How did she get like this?
Wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well, shit. I don't actually know. Anyone know why she started acting like a pig?
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig?
Someone who wanted to set the world right before it ends. More like who wouldn't. Law enforcement is a respectable occupation, sure, sir. I can't help but feel partially responsible for the unhealthy culture that poor woman latched onto. I'm sorry. What would Harry say? Someone who wanted to set the world right before it ends. I'm stuck between these two answers. I find this a little pathetic. And I find this a little too grandiose. Let's go grandiose.
No, I didn't. Because I'm not fucking stupid, Polizante.
Yeah, Carl. That's some pretty fucking weird shit to say. The pigs level weird. But whatever gets you through the day.
Where'd she get her cop stuff?
Dunno. She lives by the water. Shit washes up all the time on the beach.
Police paraphernalia doesn't just wash up on the coast, people. It's not like we dump it at night. She bought it, collected it.
Station 41. A man carries a crate of rusted, unused badges. You think these would net us something at the annual auction? A balding detective drags a comb futilely across his head. Shit, who'd want those? Just dump them into the river.
Oh my god. Thanks, Titus.
No problem, old cop man. We take care of our mentally ill here in Martinez. Ain't that right, boys?
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on these streets.
I can retry this. My logic is low. Maybe I should put a point into logic. I can only put one more point into logic because I did say I don't want to be smart. Alright, logic. That bumped it up. I got a theory. Ooh, nice. A single flash of lightning.
Is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought.
Why are you so sure Ruby didn't off him?
So that's what you were squinting at. You were trying to come up with a theory, weren't you? That she did it.
Yeah, he was cobbling together shit so he could put her away. It's RCM 101.
Well, let old Titus set your mind at ease then. She didn't do it. She was here all night.
Not gonna lie, cops have a lot of problems with smug people annoying me more.
Sunday night, 11:30 to 12:15. She was here all that time?
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
She didn't go out for fresh air for one smoke. She didn't go to the bar. She didn't, Let's go with this one.
No.
In the whole 45-minute window, she was with you the whole time.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay?
moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that operation is again, Cobb.
That's probably for the best. Don't break your stride now.
And just 'cause she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof. You got his attention. Now don't ruin it by making weird claims. Remember, you can still mess this up.
Great. Okay, so you do agree the shot came from the roof. Ruby could have gotten to the roof from somewhere inside the whirling. A skilled Sambo artist could have climbed the outer wall like Spider. Okay, not that one. Have you noticed the winch out back on the outer wall of the whirling? I don't know what that means. Let's go with you do agree that the shot came from the roof. It's either one of these two. You do agree that the shot came from the roof, right?
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinez. Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a sniper. It was close up.
There's a 72% chance that the bullet came from the roof.
72%. There's a percentage and all. Where'd you get it from? Your guys in the lab?
I analyzed it on the spot. Turns out I can do that.
No, you can't. I know what you did here on the weekend. People talk. And what they say doesn't sound like a science column. You're a madman.
A little bit.
Those numbers were an asshole, man.
Yeah, and they don't put her on the roof either. It's just mambo jumbo. He hasn't got shit.
Ruby could have gotten to the roof from somewhere inside the whirling.
Nah, the only way up there is through Clausia's room.
How much do you guys know about this place?
We've only been drinking here for what? 6 years? How much do we know?
Been thinking of getting wilding in rats. That is on my ass, boss.
There you go. Tatted on his ass. We know the place.
There's a door downstairs in the kitchen, a locked blue door. Ever been through that?
No. There's another, right on the roof, next to Clausia's window. How about that? You been through that door?
It's just 2 doors. We're not giving him Ruby for that. She's one of us.
What if those 2 doors are connected, Eugene? Is that your name, Eugene? If they are connected, she could have gone to the kitchen, gone up, shot him on the roof, then come down. All in 5 minutes. How about that?
Yes, she could have. This is one long shot.
Let's not say could have climbed on the outer wall like a spider. The winch out back on the outer wall of the whirling. I don't know what you mean by this. I don't know what you mean by this, Harry. I don't want to say it. Have we firmly established Ruby could have access to the roof where the man was shot? What does the winch out back mean on the outer wall of the whirling? I don't want to answer these. She could have had access to the roof.
Firmly try shit on a stick. All you've established is a possible route to the roof that you haven't found.
Let's blow up the door.
And even then, a route doesn't put that bullet in the Burke's head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
I have a gun.
Phase 2. Murder weapon. Get a gun in. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of a gun.
I've established Ruby's running drugs. She could have smuggled guns too. Show them the antique rifle. There are weapons like this lying around Martinez. Well, I have my gun. I can't say that. She could have smuggled guns.
God damn. That's just about your favorite topic, isn't it? Every fucking seconds.
What do you mean? You're the one bringing it up.
You were warned not to bring it up.
Huh?
Your best shot here is to just back out of it.
I didn't mean... Oh, I'm sorry, suggestion. Fine, Titus, I'm not getting into it if it touches your precious business.
Okay, cop. She's got connections. I could see how she could have access to a gun. That still doesn't mean she did.
Steal.
That's all you needed. Doubt.
There's a small 28% chance that shot could have come from beyond the roof. We're not exploring that. There are weapons like these lying just all around Martinez.
That looks antique. A Belle McGray. It's inoperable. Where'd you get it?
Seller in the bookshop.
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. Also broken, but still, there were too many. And there must be other caches too.
God damn it. We need to close that dump down for good.
Okay, I see your point. There are guns lying around. Damn it. I thought we'd found all the old spots. Why was that still there?
I don't know.
We just missed one. Ruby doesn't know this place, boss. Just these cops digging up shit.
I'm not gonna say that. I didn't say I'd prove she had the murder weapon, just that we need to find her.
Alright, cop. Keep talking. I'll tell you when I've had enough.
Pete, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Because she's a freak.
Phase 3. Motive. The last component. The big one. Get this and they'll give her to you. Remember, don't piss him off. That never works.
It's not why did she kill him, it's why did she organize the cover-up. Claudia told me some pretty interesting things about Ruby. Maybe it's all part of a leadership challenge against you, Titus. Claudia came downstairs. Ruby appeared to know something was wrong. Maybe she killed him because she thought it would curry favor with you. I mean, that could be one answer. I definitely want to say this. When Claudia came down, Ruby appeared to know something was wrong. We'll say that.
Nah, man. That's just Ruby. She's got shit under control. That's her whole thing. That's why she's so good.
Plus, man, it's like female intuition.
Bruh.
Women talk to women. Which is sort of why we need someone on the team who they talk to.
Female intuition. You're right, Eugene. She's got her shit together. That's how she knew. Or she knew what happened because she killed him. I could say that. She's got her shit together. That's how she knew. Yeah, we could say that.
Yeah. Some people have their shit together. Unlike you. What's wrong with that?
Why are you bringing that up?
Wishful thinking has no place in a police investigation. A more logical conclusion that you wish to avoid is that she knew what had happened because she did it.
What did it say? Don't piss her off. Don't piss them off. Get this and they'll give her to you. Don't piss them off. That never works. Okay. It's not why did she kill him, it's why did she organize the cover-up. That's a good one.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
She could have been covering up for herself.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Time for a logics demonstration.
A logics demonstration? Eugene, Shanky. Eugene, let's assume you killed him. I don't know if I should do that. Wait. Shanky. Shanky? She had like a fully formed plan when she came down. Let's target Shanky because he was doubtful. Shanky, let's assume you killed him.
I didn't do it, fucker. It wasn't my plan.
You probably did, though.
It's just a thought experiment. Think, Shanky. You killed him. You got up there, shot him, cut down.
Would you prefer to go on trial with your buddies as part of a lynch mob or alone for committing murder?
Fuck you, man. I would never fuck my guys over like that.
She didn't either. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good.
I could say Claudia told me some interesting things. I don't know if I should say that. That might just piss them off. I don't think it was part of a challenge against leadership. I don't think it was currying in favor with him. But I'm worried about doing this option. She did tell me interesting things. Kind of fucked up, to be honest. Oh, this might screw things up.
Yeah. Like what?
She's part of the homosexual underground. She had a thing for Claudia. She wanted sex from her. Let's not get into this. It's needed sensationalism. She had a thing for Claudia. Let's say that.
A thing? You mean?
Yeah, but they're both girls.
Bruh.
Girls like girls too, Angus, sometimes. This is one of those times. She liked Glacier.
I know it's bewildering for me too, but that's what she said. She hangs out with you. This cannot come as a surprise. It's scary, yes. She probably went to a university and learned it from a liberal. What Kim said.
Fuck you. First he says she's murdered him. Now she's a who? It's a lie.
Bruh.
Come on, Glenn. She likes Monica's titties more than you do. Everyone knows which way the wind blows there.
I did. I knew it. That's why she didn't fuck me at Fatty's birthday.
Oh my god.
She didn't fuck you, 'cause you're 40, and you still live with your mom, Dennis.
Claudia said she made advances on her and she thwarted them.
Ruby then threatened her and told her to end her relationship with the deceased.
This is some sordid shit. It's also the kind of garbage our Miss Aronier puts out to cover her own ass.
She did tell us when we were close to arresting her. She just told us Ruby made her scared and she spilled the beans. This is my moral position. Ruby made her scared and she spilled the beans. Let's do that. I don't need to tell her that. I don't need to... I don't know. I don't want to put doubt. But that's a shitty thing to do. I'm gonna put doubt.
That Ruby is queer as cabaret. Start thinking about it. I don't know why I didn't see it earlier.
Oh my god.
And that's okay. Some are queerer than others. You can still be a hardy. But if you bring your own personal shit into our outfit.
My god.
And then, boss, use us to cover it up? I mean, that's just fucked up.
If it's true. But it's not, right?
I think that's enough. Titus, you have to see it. Things don't add up. We need to talk to her.
Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods. A very small nod. And a trickle of tobacco spit on his lip.
Progress.
This is the only option he cares for.
Option? Opinion. You read that wrong. Narrator.
Yeah.
Reread.
There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want. I don't know. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Wanna know why?
Why?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior. Why fleeing is always incriminatory.
The script is huge. I don't blame them for misread. Yeah, Did the narration get added later on? Because I remember seeing somebody say that they couldn't get through it because there was too much reading at one point.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
Well, he didn't give up the location. She's just missing. When did she leave?
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived. I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation.
Titus, your voice lines are awful quiet sometimes. What was she scared of?
I told you. You.
Me? Personally?
Yes, you. The cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
I think the narration was added later. I played a little bit before and there was no narration. I mean, no narrating voice. Ah, okay. Don't forget the funny tie, too. Why does everything flee at the sight of my shadow? I'm just a normal cop with regular thoughts in his head. Don't forget the funny tie.
How can I forget? You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
Ah, I'm good at my job. What else did Ruby tell you?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes, and that you won't stop.
I won't stop.
Until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock.
Huh?
That you're a human can opener. That you play suspects against each other. Open them up. Like cans.
Me?
And then when they're all empty, just move on. Onto the next can. Don't look back unless there was something you missed.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
No.
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it. Whack him. Or we can go on with our lives. I'm having to go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
It's not an actual question. Silence. He nods.
Is that true, Kim? Am I a can opener?
You are insistent.
Oh, anything else?
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This caught Titus. This caught Pete. But she was too scared.
Huh?
Scared? You should be, too. A strange fear creeps over you. A metallic taste in your mouth. Change the subject.
Clues.
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
She's not really a hardy candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
Have you looked for her?
A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlock. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
Past the waterlock? Can you tell me where on the coast to start looking?
Sure. There's some shit houses there. A cinder block town. Fisher folk there refuse to unionize. So that's one place we haven't looked.
Oh, I've been there.
I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a Lowry man.
Is she the friend who's outside the tent? Do you know what she's doing with Ulan frequencies? Is that her?
The what now? I have no idea. Boys?
She said she's building a pale emitter.
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan frequencies at a hail something. I don't know more.
This guy barely understands what he's talking about.
There you have it. Hail something.
Okay, well, I know who she is, I think. The redhead who is sitting outside the tent.
Have to.
Shake it.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite.
Friend.
Not just granite, tightly packed RCM Sergeant material.
I feel like he would take a... I think he would take offense to this. I'm just gonna think it.
No, he already is a sergeant. That's what you're feeling. He just wasn't sure what you are. Tremble. The time is now. Taola.
What?
Time for the show. For Taola. Hallowed time of fear and disintegration. A countdown has begun. All will collapse on itself. The world will disappear into a single grain of blackness. All sound will be muted. All life will scream.
Why can't I save? I don't want to do drugs. When did the countdown begin?
Monday morning. The moment you arrived in this reality are the first crack in the sheer face of God. From you it will spread.
Toyoya.
Ulogu Theodos. Xeno Zausin. Ipoli Osivien. Ehondes Fronisin.
That tells me a lot. This is because of the insane world ending I've been saying, isn't it? The insane world ending I've been saying, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think this time is now. Maybe later. I don't know. I've saved recently, so it's not too bad if I say this. Sure, proceed.
Yes, you spoke the words of the Palindropos and the houses of Pericarnessus. Items, people, even words will tumble. All will lose its meaning in the coming years. That is why you marked yourself.
What is this?
It's totally also a coping mechanism.
I'm afraid.
So you should be. The world island crumbles at your feet, and in the far plain, Palindropos. Perhaps, just a thought. This has something to do with the hangover.
Ah. This was a mistake. I do think the world might end soon. Why not?
The face of the woman fractures.
Ow.
There will be herd killing. We all become vapor.
Ow. Did my thought cabinet work? I think I'm still working. Oh no, I'm not because I don't have a slot. Cop of Apocalypse. You woke up in a hotel room and started rambling about the end of the world. It's a normal day. Normal everyday doom crying. Something truly colossal approaching. Gloaming, the culling, bloodletting of unimaginable proportions. Corb, I thought Harry was sober. Why do you hurt him? He is sober! He took on a thought. That doesn't mean that he's drinking. He doesn't have any drinks. He's just sad. Put the bloodletting on the burner and really figure out what's threatening the fragile physical reality you just found yourself in. See, if I actually put this into my thought cabinet, then this would tell me what's going on with the brain. Wasteland of Reality is the sober one, I think. Yes, and I have that. Oh, I can unlock stuff. Spend 1 skill point to unlock the new slot. How many skill points do I have? Sure. Rambling Madman. Generator of birth. This doesn't have any bad side effects. I can internalize my birthday. Yeah. Let's spend 7 hours thinking on this. Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Bye again, gendarme.
Bye.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
He's so nice. Okay, let's go ask around the fishing village, even though I know who she is. She's been sitting in the snow the entire time. What do you want?
You think you have a pretty hot suspect right now, don't you? That Ruby of yours?
I don't need this criticism right now. Yeah, and?
Notice how it came together without casting too much suspicion on Clausia. It was nice and Ruby-centric in the end.
You can look at how many skill points you have on the screen where you level up skills, I think. Ah, okay. This UA is complicated. What do you mean?
Anything struck you a bit off about this mishmash?
A little bit. The bullet could have come from the roof. It could have come from anywhere on the coast.
Notice how this hasn't come up at all. Even Hardy and his boys didn't mention it. Neither did you.
Could have come from anywhere?
Absolutely. It could have come from anywhere. But you're suddenly so certain it came from the roof behind the window.
Came on the roof behind the window. So Clausia could have killed him? I don't know.
That's right. Finish thought. Just finish it and conveniently go on. She's watching you leave right now. You know that. Free as a bird on that roof. Lighting up a cigarette and thinking, am I glad Ruby's in this shit and not me?
Oh, Volition, you're so right sometimes.
Don't listen to this guy.
Ah!
The theory was solid. He's just jealous. Move on. It's no use harassing her further.
You guys aren't supposed to argue. Great. Let's go. What are you doing?
Officer, care to play a game with the lonely old man?
The jolliness is gone. What's wrong?
Actually, never mind. Wouldn't be the same.
Where's Renee?
The prick is gone. I can barely believe it, but he's really gone.
No!
He is trying to retain his jolly facade, but the underlying sadness casts a deep shadow over his wrinkled face.
No! Where?
Hell, most likely. He was an absolute Kent.
Oh my god. How'd he die?
His hungry little heart finally gave out. The dock workers found him in the guard post this morning. Wasn't even supposed to be working for another week, but he just had to prove how tough he is.
I'm sad.
Did he feel like he has to prove he can still pull his weight? Doesn't need handouts.
He was a prick to talk to, but like, I don't want him to die.
Yes, he was about to head home, cause when the dock workers found him, he was wearing civilian clothes and not the Kuketu uniform I saw him in all the time. Sometimes I thought he was wearing it just to piss me off. Now the joke's on him, cause he's gonna be buried without it.
The irony isn't lost on me, but I wanted to ask about something else. Do you think our conversation about his job pushed him to go out there? Is this the consequences of my actions?
No. René was the most stubborn man in Revachol. Nothing you or I could say would ever push him to do anything. The man was completely immovable.
He has doubts, but right now, he just wants to move on and not think about it.
Was he really that bad?
I repeat, an absolute Kent. Even his old army buddies didn't want him around. He was like an old viper. The only people who could stand to be around him were Jenny and me. She saw something in him when we were just kids, and she never lost sight of it. And I thought if the most beautiful being in the world can love him, then there must be something worth holding on to.
Did you love him?
We've hated each other our entire lives. So much, in fact, that... Yes, I loved that angry prick. He didn't deserve it, but I did.
Oh.
You know what his last words to me were?
Something forgettable, like see you tomorrow, probably. Some right-wing loyalist slogan. Tell me.
In Guillaume's time, you'd have been shot without trial. That's what he said to me. He lived a cunt, and he died a cunt. Let's leave it at that.
That's so funny. Here, take this photograph.
Let me see. This was 60 years ago. We all went to that parade. Young René looked so happy, and Jenny... I'm sorry, officer. I just... Thank you. Thank you for this little memorabilia. It really means the world to me.
Oh.
That was nice. A small thing for us, but invaluable to him. He probably didn't even know René had the photo.
Old people die. You better get ready too! No! I offer my condolences.
Yes. We are both very sorry for your loss.
What a horrible thing to say.
It is what it is. Part of life, really. But to know someone for 79 years, then one day they're just gone.
That's a long time.
Despite their differences, these men played such a significant part in each other's lives that now that one of them is gone, the other feels just lost.
I just don't know anymore. About anything, really. But you must need something.
I'm gonna sneeze. It's not happening. I was hoping to ask about Maybells.
René wasn't really what you'd call a botanist, officer. And believe me, he didn't like Insulindian lilies.
Insulindian lilies?
That's their old name, dating back to the time of kings and crests, and all that other stuff he loved so much.
Why?
There were many reasons, but mostly it was the communals. They called them the Bells of Revolution. I guess in the end, the Insulindian lilies were just another piece of the whole Insulinde. The royalists had to surrender to the Mazovian insurgents. It doesn't really matter anymore.
I wanted to ask you about the Union. Wait, René?
Yes? What about René?
Yes.
It is...
Despite that,
I just don't know anymore.
Union.
Officer, I just can't do this right now. The Union, it just doesn't matter anymore.
That's okay. Have a good day. I'm sorry, sir. I'm glad I didn't try to steal his sandwich. He's been eating that sandwich for 5 days now. Oops. Oh god, I'm stuck. Okay, to the fishing village, I suppose, to ask about Ruby. Sad! René! No! 3 people have died in this town in like a week. That ain't good. I don't even know. I feel full of doubt. I don't know if Ruby is the killer. I don't know nothing. What the hell is this? Have I been in this house before? Probably. I have not. A new outfit. Drama, theater kid. Oh my god. Well, it's fine now. I have such good clothing. I have not been in this area. How do I get over there? Yeah, I haven't been in this area. Money.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere. Yet someone used to live here, laugh here. Thought it was a good idea to build a swing, even.
In this yard? Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscur, for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
This part of the coast is a bloc obscur.
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drums. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
Maybe they left something useful behind.
Yes, for you to pick up as part of the Jamrock shuffle.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
We should move. I don't think our suspect is in this particular yard. No place to hide. And besides, it's too close to Martinez.
Was this area closed off before? Is that why I'm just finding this? Glory to the ghosts of us. Well, last I saw our suspect, she was left out in the cold at midnight. Can I go walk up here? No, I can't. Lilian? Hey, Grandma. Tell me about Ruby?
The policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby?
Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately.
Oh yeah, you're blind! I'm sorry. Do you know who I'm talking about?
This is my little cinder block town. I know what goes on around here.
She's being evasive. She knows something.
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect. We would appreciate your help.
Would you now? I know how this world works. And it doesn't work when people tell on each other.
This is like when that man locked himself in the woodshed. We just need to help her come out. I don't know what you're referring to, Harry. This isn't about the Union, you know. You don't have to worry about retaliation. I don't know if I should say that. It's a woodshed.
It's not like that, man. With him, we called you. Right now, you just arrived by yourself, like a raven plucking at the window glass.
I see. You know something, but you've decided not to tell us. Okay, but we'll be back later if we find anything suspicious. You know something, you don't want to tell us.
There's not much to tell. People come and go. Now, was there something else?
I see, ma'am. I hope you don't mind if we look around anyway.
You should look around your shack. Maybe she's rented it out to others too.
Oh, well, goodbye. Maybe she has. Oh.
As you look at the floorboards in this corner of the shack, it's clear one of them isn't quite level with
Kim
the others.
isn't in here with me.
The edge of a floorboard next to it looks scratched. Hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You can barely make out the mixture of sand and sawdust below.
What's in here?
Nothing particular catches your eye. Looks like more reeds. There might be something hidden inside the sand, though. Something bad. Someone's night thoughts. A last resort. A bad idea.
I don't want to stick my hand in there. Let's search.
You stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like outside. Fine dust. And then, something hard wrapped in paper. A small cylindrical object. You pull it out. A bullet.
A bullet?
A 9mm bullet, to be exact. Fit for all muzzle loaders of that caliber. Like your own Villiers pistol.
Interesting.
The floorboard doesn't care, but maybe the washerwoman does. You have enough to confront her with. It's extra ammunition. She's locked and loaded, ready to fight some cops.
Great.
Holding the bullet, you get the feeling this isn't ammunition against you. It's for herself.
Interesting. So that's what the floorboard conversation was. Is it Ruby? I don't know. Hey, Kim. Can we talk about this? Alright, we can't talk about this. Hey. I found a bullet.
I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What damn that girl?
And without anger, a long and harsh life has taught her not to buckle under pressure.
Excuse me.
You didn't put it there, did you? She did.
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant, and not a stupid one either.
You rented the room to her?
Yes, I let my room to that Ruby girl. As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. I've
Thank
made
you.
it clear. We welcome all kinds of people here.
When?
She came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry. What has she gotten herself into, that girl?
She seems genuinely worried about her previous tenant. She's seen her hiding out from trouble before, but this seems different.
That's for the police to find out. Right then, please answer each question to the best of your ability.
I'm probably gonna do these questions and then go to bed. I will not go to bed. I have to do some lessons planning again. So I will do that after I go through these questions. So she left on Monday.
Yes, early with the dogs, around 8 o'clock, I think.
The dogs? Is the room exactly as she left it?
I cleaned it, like I always do.
Anything else?
No.
The truth, sire.
What was she like?
She's good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation. So I really appreciate that about her.
Oh.
This Ruby is an old lady whisperer. She knows how to work the village elder, unlike you.
Did she talk to you much during her last stay?
No, she was mostly silent this time. Kept to herself.
What do you mean?
She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines, but this time she mostly stayed in her room.
She wanted to talk to her, as they usually do, but she was brooding.
Why do you think she left the bullet there?
How would I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent. She doesn't go around toting a gun.
You could ask her about your hunch, that it was a desperate measure. See if she thinks Ruby fits the bill.
I have a possible explanation.
Do tell.
An exit plan?
Exit from what?
The world. This.
The lieutenant stops writing for a moment. He looks at you, then at the old woman.
No, she's a fighter.
Okay.
She really believes that.
I heard she was a heavy drinker with anger issues. You ever witnessed that kind of behavior?
Nothing of the sort. Sure, she was no stranger to the bottle. She fit in that way. But I only knew her to have a beer on the beach while watching the sunset.
Fair enough.
She isn't what you'd call a drunk. Even offered me some from time to time. Said it was part of the communal life. But I never saw her lose control of herself, the way some people do.
Did she have any radio equipment?
Not that I know of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape milieu she'd made. Although I guess she was pretty handy with the mechanical and technical stuff. even fixed the heater in the shack. You should be thankful for that.
Where did she go?
I don't know. Further up the coast. She tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard her rushing in those heavy boots, heading up north.
She's the woman that I cried in front of.
You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. You only just arrived.
I've already seen her.
I wouldn't worry about that, man. We are persistent.
Further up the coast we go then? This place is huge, just need a hand stack. I was really hoping she'd be hiding in the village. Further up the coast we go.
Are you sure you would rather stay here? Get a nice cozy fire going in the heater? Seems like a better idea to me.
The fell electric mural. You feel like you should go look at it again. Step closer this time.
Felled electric mural? Why? For what purpose, Inland Empire?
What more do you want to know about that poor girl? Yes, let's say one thing, officer. If you do find her, please go easy on her.
She really means it. It's an honest plea.
She's a good girl. Whatever she's gotten herself mixed up in.
I don't know who to trust. I feel like... I don't know. I don't know. Hey, children.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Have you seen bad people around here?
I don't think questioning 4-year-olds without their parents present is going to crack the case.
You wouldn't know.
Then we're definitely doing it.
I don't.
Then we're definitely doing it.
There's no options to do it. Okay, I'm gonna save because I have other things to do. But thank you for watching. I don't know if we're getting close to the end, but we know Ruby. We know Ruby. We don't know if she did it. Maybe Claudia is still pranking us. Maybe my brain worms are not working properly. But I'm gonna save here. Thank you for watching, stream. I hope that you have a good week. I'll probably come back to Disco. I don't know if I'll have any extra time. I did mean to do one more look at Harry Potter. But I don't know. Have a good evening, night, week, all of it.